Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. So this first email is a wordy one, so I'm sorry you've had to listen to us already. Now you've got to carry on. So this listener says, I remember a very early episode from you guys talking about an Uber driver offering a blowy in the back of a car, and it still makes me laugh thinking about it. Me too. What was that? That was the
Didn't you like glop saying?
That's
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
After the years of that story, karma has come for me, gentlemen. I landed back in the UK on Tuesday night and got an Uber from Midlands Airport to my apartment in Northampton. So it's an hour or so drive. I joked about the story I heard on the podcast and said to the Uber driver, has this type of thing ever happened to you? I remember this email now. He laughed it off and not much was said. We stopped off at a service station as I was dying for a wee. I came back to the car and he wasn't there. I sat in the back waiting. He came back with some coffees and sat in the back with me and said, there's no rush. We can just have a coffee and a laugh before we get back on the road.
Flag. Get out of the car.
Coffee in the face. I thought this was weird, but I drank the coffee and was expecting him to get back in the front. He didn't. He proceeded to touch my knee and said, we can have fun like your story. And I said, no, thank you. I'm a married man. He said, he is too, but only men know how to touch each other.
Oh my God.
I gave him a firm no after that and he said, no problem, and jumped back in the front. He took the rest of the journey home. Safe to say, be careful who you get in the car with. Not all people are safe to joke around with. Looking back, I should have gotten out at the service station and got another Uber then and there. What would you have done? Well, if I was married, I wouldn't have done anything but single.
Oh, mate.
Mate, do you want a bit? I wouldn't do anything, but he can give it to me if he likes.
He is a brave man, letting him like carry on with the journey though. That is like, I would have been out as soon as the hand on the leg had happened. I would have been out the car quick as lightning, sitting in the Burger King or something, waiting for a fucking other cab to turn up.
I wouldn't have drunk the coffee.
Imagine if you keep fucking putting on Uber, and then he keeps accepting from the car park. And you can't get another fucking taxi. Oh, mate.
Yeah, fuck drinking the coffee, man. You'll have a fucking baby reindeer on your hand.
Oh, mate, yeah. I didn't even think about that. You could have spiked the coffee.
Yeah, I wouldn't have drunk it. I'd be like, I can't drink coffee anyway, so I'd be like, sorry, mate.
Oh, that's such a weird situation to be in. It really puts me off because I use Uber a lot. I think to myself, if I'm in one of these situations, because sometimes I'll get in there and if I'm fucked up after a night out, he could do anything to me.
And you'd probably let it happen, Jamie.
I'll probably wake up with a sore bum and I'll be like, what's going on? Sharply saying you've been sheepish for the last 2 weeks. I'm like, yeah.
Sheepish? I can't sit down. I think that's weird as well because like isn't Uber the drivers are heavily like rated?
Yes, and like obviously you got all their information as well.
Yeah. So if you
I have found it weird though because like sometimes when I've looked, it said like it's an Asian guy called Mohammed or something, and it turns up and it's like a white guy. I'm thinking, has he stole his car? What the fuck? Like, he's using someone else's account, but it's not the dude.
Yeah, because what's that say?
I would say to people, double check, because I was like, you're not Mohammed, as soon as I got in the car. He was like, oh no, he's my mate, he's not working tonight, I'm just covering him.
Yeah, because I read a thing that said that all the illegals are using like Uber Eats accounts to go and make money.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking crazy, man. They should live off that £5 a week they get from the government and fuck off. But yeah, no, man, that's fucking dodgy as fuck. But I would do that though. Like if I got into an Uber and I've got a long journey in that, I'd be like, "Oh mate, I've had some fucking stories. Have you got any good ones?"
Yeah, 100%.
For yeah, that's. But you say that to taxi drivers as well. Whenever you get in on a night out, I'm always like, "Bet you've had a rough night tonight."
Hmm.
And
I sit there the whole time going, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. And then it will come out and it'll be like, busy tonight then? And then that'll be the start of it. And then I always seem to get in the car around Ramadan or something. So we'll be discussing like cultural differences and shit like that. It's insane.
I got into a guy's taxi once in Luton, and he started educating me on Jay Z. Was it Jay Z? Yeah, I think it was Jay Z, saying how he's like a cultural
Phenomenon.
yeah, and like you should listen. And like he's explaining, and then he starts putting on the music and he's explaining the songs to me. I'm like, oh yeah, this is quite good. Yeah, 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 I understand. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got out.
sometimes they're. I think they must get bored in that fucking car. And then sometimes they don't want to know, they don't want to speak to you at all.
That's
And
the
that's
good
the guys
ones.
I like, Dan. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
guys I like. When
they're the
I'm
five
sober, I
stars.
do not want to utter a word. I want to
No.
get in and out. If I'm drunk, I will not shut the fuck up the whole
Nah,
time I'm
fuck
in the
that.
taxi.
So if you gave someone a 1 star, how does that impact them? Do you know? Like, does it make it so they don't get as many, or is it just
I
shows that they
assume when I got banned because of Charlotte and their chicken nugget fucking situation,
love that story?
um, I was struggled then to get Ubers, like when they were choosing to accept me.
Mm,
So I think it's if because you can decline the person if you don't like the look of them.
mm,
Because there's a lot of, especially girls, will do it and keep going for like a female driver. Because there is a surprising amount of female drivers, and I think it's probably that's how it works. If you see this person's like a 2 star, you can't see the review, but you can see their stars. I'll be like, mate, fucking skip past him.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What review did you give that guy that his car smelled like bo?
I give him probably. I never really do one. I'll probably give him a 2.
He never do a 1.
Never really, no. The only time I did a 1 is when I accidentally cancelled it. Do you remember when I told you about that?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a couple episodes ago actually.
Yeah, yeah, and he was trying to fight me in the fucking cab. I gave him a 1 because I was like, "There's no need to be so aggressive. I've done it by accident." He was like, "Oh, you're trying to scam me out of money." I was like, "Fuck off, bruv."
I thought they took the money first.
Well, that's what I assumed. So when I pressed, I literally went over a bump and pressed cancel, and then when it cancelled, he said it just gives him £5 or whatever the cancellation fee is. So you could be on a 45-minute journey and then cancel it right towards the end, and they won't get the full fare,
That's fucking mental.
which is not right.
No, it's not at all. No, there should be
But
some sort of
he
like
was so
fucking.
aggressive. I was just like, "Fuck this guy."
It should be like once you've got in the car, he then presses that he's picked you up, and that
Mm,
locks it in.
that looks to how much it is.
Yeah,
It's because it's pliable, isn't it? Because if you end up going through a lot of detours or whatever, it adds more money on
mm,
off the original price. Because sometimes I've been in it and there's been like roadworks, especially in Hemel. Roadworks are bad at the minute, so you have to sometimes you have to go on the motorway and then come off the motorway on the other side of Hemel to actually avoid shit. As soon as you go on the motorway, it adds like £2 on.
okay. Hell. Fuck that, man. Well, we haven't even got Uber. We got Uber Eats, but we haven't got Uber.
Yeah, too far out in the sticks.
Well, I wouldn't use it anyway. Now that Sabina can, as like on my car, she just drives when I want to have a drink,
Yeah,
so it works out quite nice.
yeah, she's not a
But
big drinker, is she?
no, no, no. Um, but well done for staying safe. Like fucking hell. But a part of me would be like, eh.
Start questioning your sexuality.
Like I said, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah,
If
true.
he's offering, you know what I mean, I'm not gonna insult the man.
Oh man. What?
That line where he's like, "Only a man knows how to touch another man." I'm like, "Fucking hell!" Well, I'm not finding that out. Thanks very
And
much.
that's when you know it's not his first fucking rodeo.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Is there plastic on the fucking seats on the
It
back?
cracks me up that he went and bought him a coffee. He's like, coffee and cock? Like, you want some fucking coffee?
Fucking brilliant. Thanks for the email. I haven't got a chance to reply to you because obviously that happened when around
Everything was
everything
going
else.
on, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a bit behind with emails. But you will get one. When does it say you sent that? just just have a look. The 3rd of June.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry. That's all I can say is I'm sorry. I'm never normally that bad, but like it's been such a crazy. Oh no, wait, that was her birthday.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah, he
that was
literally
the day
sent
it
it
all
on the.
happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm sorry, and I'm not a little bit sorry. But yeah, thanks again.